Chicago anyway.
Yes, sir. Alright, John Russell here with my man, new Rau'shee Warren, man. Thanks for your time, dog. How you feeling?
I'm good, man. Chilling, man. Just relaxing. You know, been a long camp. Almost fight time. Come December 12th.
Look,
Chicago.
yeah, I know, man. Chicago, look, 12-12. You got 12 wins, lining all the 12s up, man. It's kind of funny how all this stuff lined up.
I ain't even never think of that.
Yeah,
12,
it's crazy.
12,
12, 12.
Yeah. I mean, I can't really tell you how I really feel, right now, because I'm the headliner,
Yeah, did you think it would come this early? Honestly?
Nah, it caught me off guard. We were trying to figure out who was fighting main event and all that, but Jamel, one of my teammates, Jamel Herring, that was on the Olympic team with me in 2012, he kept saying, like, man, they can't find nobody to fight on that show. You gonna be main event. But he said this weeks before it even, it even got announced on the internet.
Before it even got
like
announced.
that, yeah. So,
I mean, what was your reaction though? I mean, that had to have been overwhelming.
Yeah,
this early in your career.
It just kind of just let me know that that I ain't far. Like I'm very close. That it's about time for a title.
Yeah.
After this fight, I mean, we gonna see what's next.
Is there anybody for you? I mean, or was it just whatever come first, man?
I mean, whatever come first. I mean, I've been seeing a lot of little 118 pounders that's been fighting. For their little titles and stuff like that. I don't really got their names and stuff, but we gonna have to meet some way somehow. I mean, I need them belts just like they was fighting for it. I need them, so
yeah.
I mean, we gonna meet up some way somehow, and most of them know who I am, so it ain't gonna be no walk in the park over this way, because I'm coming for it.
Yeah, one things that I wanted to point out, a lot of people don't know about you, that when I see you work out, man, your work ethic is unbelievable. You're always one of the first guys to finish. You don't brag about it. You're not very vocal about it, but you let it show. And I think that your teammates thrive on that. I mean, just speak some more about that, man.
I mean, see, I've been to the Olympics 3 times, and I became captain in 2008, captain in 2012. And, it's all about, just, taking a lead and just let, some of the people, that's been around you, follow. So I just, continue to work hard. And, Adrian Bronner, he always working hard, and we always be pushing each other without even really saying much, Yeah. Because we had that talk in the room, like my teammate Robert Eastern. We had, we'll be watching each other train. Don't say much until we get into the room, and we'll talk it out. What we should have did, how we should have did, and what's next. Like what we gonna do for the next day.
Talk to me about this main event again, man. This, this Chicago. This is a big city.
Yeah.
They don't get a lot of fights like they should get, being it's the Windy City. It's one of the major top 10 media markets in it. For you being the headliner, being that what you put in training camp, some of the stuff I seen you working on. What are some people going to see from you that they haven't seen before? A
lot of more power, more patience on my punches, and picking my shots, and delivering the blows. Because I got the power. A lot of people, might say, "Oh, look at his record, he 3." But I mean, he 12 wins, three knockouts. But every opponent that I got in the ring with, I done put down on campus. It just I was trying to learn. I'm still learning, and I've been an amateur for so long. A lot of the habits still with me, but I'm making a real. I'm changing over as I learn by each fight. So, I don't know. I ain't got all the skills in the book, but I got enough that that my opponents, they know who I am. So it's like I'm fighting Rau'shee Warren, the 3-time Olympian. So it's like, I'm not about to, let my punches down or put my guards down. He just about to just swing because they know I'm fast.
Yeah.
Like, they want to see where my power at, and they be feeling my power, and, I be got to just keep breaking them down. But this time around, to some of my fans that's out there, I'm giving them something different this time around. Love something flashy, something nice, and I'm just, go in there, execute, and move on to the next.
For this being your headline, I know you walking out with somebody, some artist. You gonna be rocking with somebody. Anybody you want to say yet? You gonna say that for when it's time?
Probably when it's time. I ain't.
You got any thoughts? Yeah, I know you thought about it.
I ain't even really think about it. I just been kind of been honest. To be honest, I've been, you know, just focusing on the fight.
Yeah.
You know, all
That's
the fun, all the funds of games, you know, is over once the bell ring. You know, I ain't really been thinking about, you know, having an artist ringing me out like that. I mean, maybe in the future and stuff, but right now I think it's still work time. I'll have fun later.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. Look, I appreciate your time. Anything you want to send out there to your followers, anybody, your fans, or anything like that?
To my followers, you know, you can follow me on Instagram at Rau'shee Warren, or Twitter same at Rau'shee Warren. You know, just be prepared. I'm getting that belt soon, man. I ain't gonna have y'all waiting that long.
Tell them, is this fight you don't know if it's gonna be streamed or televised yet?
I don't know if it's gonna be streamed or nothing like that right now, because it was. I think it was something that Al put together, you know, for some people in Chicago, and you know, they put us on there because it's, you know, we up the street, you know, Cincinnati to Chicago is not too far, and we got a lot of fans coming up, so ain't nothing like fighting close to home, like even at home, but ain't nothing like fighting close to home, so I pick that over Vegas any day.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, because it's a cheaper trip. You ain't got to worry about flights and stuff like that, and people just get in their cars and just drive up.
Look, I was about to close it out, but I wanted to ask you, man. I mean, we got to know each other a little bit since you've been here a couple times. What, you know, coming here, being away from home, you used to it being on the road, you know, with your amateur background, Olympics and everything. Right. But coming to DC, I mean, it's got to be like, right now, it's got to be like a second home for you.
Yeah, I was just, when the girl that was, you know, I got my braids, doing my hair and stuff, I was talking to her, I'm like, man, this feel like home. Like, when we walk in the gym, we just feel like we home. Like, I'm just at my second home. You know, Barry and Bud, they welcome in their gym just like family, and we all had, you know, Thanksgiving together at the house, and it was real lovely, man. Only thing was missing was my kids, you know. That's right. That's the only thing that was missing, and come through time, once I get to that point in my career, the kids gonna be with me. Right.
2015. What can we expect, man? How many fights do you particularly want? I know you want at least 4.
5.
5.
5 fights.
5. At least 5.
At least 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. 5 not 5 titles, but maybe in the future. 5 fights next year. Expect a lot of excitement, Rau'shee. Thanks for your time. Give out your information real quick again before we close it out.
Follow me at Instagram and Twitter at Rau'shee Warren.
Appreciate it, boy.